Yo, welcome back. We got another episode of the Stay Off My Grass podcast. We got a post game reaction. Got your
Let's
boy
go.
Suns fan Randy with me. Today we got Gary Gear in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's going on? And then you got Jerry Jerry in the building. What's going on?
What's good?
Y'all got y'all heavy
I just wanna start
smiling
off
today,
by saying-
huh?
I just want to start off by saying we're gonna call him AR-15 because he got a clip in his pocket. Woo!
Knock it off.
Five,
Knock it off.
5 for 6. If he was on the Suns, he'd be talking about. But he drafted him and developed him and held him all these years. Oh nah,
Y'all gonna
he gonna be one of them boys.
y'all gonna let him go in like a year or two, so it don't even matter. So, but all right. So, Gary, what did you think? Or you ain't got no initial?
No, I just watched overtime. I wasn't able to catch the whole game. It was an early game, so I caught overtime.
All right, so let me give you before Jeremiah get a. I guess Jeremiah, you watched the full game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the second half and then overtime, so it was like kind of like 4 quarters. What I seen, it was. I feel like it shouldn't have been as close as it was. Like y'all kept pulling away from him, but just a lot of stupid mistakes, a lot of mental mistakes, a lot of inconsistencies. Braun he went cold in the second half for whatever reason, and you know what I'm saying. But that overtime, both of those overtimes. But one thing I will say is I feel like y'all do need to work on that defense because it was looking a little shaky towards the end. It was looking y'all got the dub, but it was looking real shaky. Maxi Kleber hit the clutch bucket and then go ahead.
54 points in 53 minutes.
Who?
52 and a half. If you do it by the numbers, they played some pretty good defense. For a while, they were actually holding the lead. They were up by like 10 points. Defense looks much better than it has before, for sure.
Yeah, I get that.
Absolutely better. Now we're at like ninth in the league for as defensive wise. When you got LeBron locked in, yeah, go check it. Defensive rating number 9.
Yeah, I don't know about all of that.
Everybody's locked in and everybody's playing D. We look how good we look when Avery Bradley is harassing people. But only thing I didn't like about our defense tonight was if they'd have kept running the pick and roll with Porzingis or Kleber, they would have torched us with
Man, Jalen Brunson was in y'all ass.
Yeah, he was when he pulled him out. I think Mark Jackson called him like, yeah, he's trying to give him a little rest, but I don't think they should have pulled him. Should have just let him go. Let him go until he got no gas because this pick and roll, the pick and pop Porzingis or Porzingis
roll. He was getting in the paint real easy.
Man, it was looking really good. It was looking
really good. He was getting in the paint with ease, and I was just like, why is he skipping in there so easy? Luckily, toward the end, he went cold and he missed a couple middies and stuff like that, but I feel like that's always been a problem for y'all. Like the point guard play, whenever another team has a real good point guard, they torch y'all up. So that's why I feel like, we perfect matchup or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got y'all Achilles heel because we got a point guard and we got another backup point guard in Cameron Payne. And we're going to talk about the Suns a little bit later on. But, so from what I seen, LeBron went cold. Westbrook, he finally hit a clutch shot. Andrew Reeves, whatever, I guess. I thought it was going into another overtime.
Austin Reeves. Westbrook credit for making a good read. And, hey, we on the 3-game winning streak. I want to acknowledge that right now. We won 3 in a row. We got another game on Friday against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tonight was a must win. Tonight for me, for y'all, I feel like tonight was a must win. I feel like
every y'all because for a long time it's been like that. But, I mean, those 2 games we lost against Thunder were must win games. We lost those, so. No. It's any given night in the NBA. Any given night. Teams now are way better than they used to be. Like everybody has at least a couple good players that can change the swing of a game now. So wins aren't just like for granted right now.
I mean, for me, like y'all needed to win tonight just for. I mean, obviously it's still really early. We ain't even past All-Star break yet, but just for seeding, like playoff seeding, like. If y'all have lost tonight, y'all would have went down to the 8th seed and they took y'all spot at the 6th or the 7th or whatever the case may be, and then y'all be back in the playing game. But it still might be the case if y'all lose, because I was telling you on the last episode that y'all got a really tough schedule coming up in January and February. Like y'all got some really tough games, really like a couple rough back-to-backs and all this other stuff. So it's gonna look real ugly, like towards January and February, and that's when I'm really gonna be like, all right, this is where y'all at. But I got to give my credit when it's due. It's a good team win. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all together collectively as a team, because it was looking real ugly. After Wayne Ellington airballed that 3, I was like, oh, that's game. There it is right there. Wayne Ellington airballed the 3, and then I was like, okay, all they got to do is come down, score. know what I'm saying? The Mavs did Mavs things and they blew it or whatever the case may be. Could have went up by 5. Wayne Ellington came back, redeemed himself, and I was like, okay, like way to redeem yourself. And then Russ hit the little clutch one in the in the corner. But then, like I said, defense, y'all let Tim Hardaway Jr.
Cleveland banked that one in. If we're gonna talk about some defense, that was a
They shouldn't have both collapsed. Why was Maxi Kleber wide open? And AD said something about it, like he was mad because it's just like, okay, they was supposed on the switch and roll. Austin Reeves was supposed to pop out and take Kleber, and he was gonna guard Jalen Brunson in the paint. Like I take that matchup any day. Like I think AD can guard Jalen Brunson or like at least contest the shot enough to where it can get some like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but no. Honestly though, everything else aside though, defense was much better today. But it just those few shots at the end where they didn't like close out or get to that last. I don't know how they hit 2 shots in a row coming down. So did we. So I mean, it shouldn't have been that close because we were up by 10 at one point. But I'm just glad we were able to pull the win out. Other the team 2 weeks ago would have probably lost that one in overtime.
Yeah.
The way we're moving forward now, like that was a good win to build on. Like we got somebody else we can trust in the clutch to take a shot, whether he be a rookie or whatever or what have it. So I mean, it just it made Wayne Ellington look good and coming down. It made Austin Reeves looking good come down. Like, and those are guys that are going to be in rotation going forward. So I just think that was a good game for our role players as well as our stars too.
100%. Like I said, I got to give credit when it's due. It was a good team win. Because this is the win that I give y'all the most credit for. Like, yes, y'all beat the Magic and y'all beat the Thunder, but this one was a good actual win. It was a good game. It was against an actual good team. Granted, they didn't have Luka, but I'm gonna still give y'all the benefit of the doubt. And y'all was fully healthy. Y'all went out there with all 3, and like I said, y'all could have put it away, but Lakers gonna do Lakers shit. So that's why they blew it in the 4th, whatever the case may be, and it went in overtime. And then I was like, because like if y'all would have lost this game, I feel like I would have gave it the most of the blame to Bron because it's just like why isn't he taking? He took a really dumb shot at the end. Why is he not taking the shot at the end? And you know what I'm saying? But anyways, go ahead. You said AD.
AD was kind of absent for a long period of the game. Up until halftime, he was very absent. I think he had 6 in the 3rd quarter, but he was still spotty after that. So we still need AD to come along. Like everybody else coming along right now. Westbrook got not a bad game in a while. I haven't been hearing no Westbrook slander in a minute. He's been playing pretty well. Bron's been playing pretty well. Now we just need that third wheel to start moving with AD.
Yeah, I mean, granted, he coming back from injury, so it might take him a little bit of time. But like I said, y'all got a couple tough games coming up. Y'all got Minnesota, then y'all got, I want to say Portland after that, and then somewhere y'all got an easy one with the Rockets, and then y'all play us, and then it just, like I said, that January, February is going to really make or break y'all and see what y'all really doing. And so I feel like that would be the real good gauge. It's like it's still real early right now, so y'all looking good, but to, you know what I'm saying, going to a good team in the league, you know what I'm saying, we can go ahead and go to the Phoenix Suns. My Phoenix Suns, we beat the Portland Trail Blazers. No. Don't disrespect us like that. Don't disrespect us like that. We had a good team. It was an ugly win, but it's a win. We beat and Damian Lillard played last night. No CJ McCollum because of collapsed lung, but you know what I'm saying, we look good. I mean, I feel like last night was.
We see y'all on the 21st, about a week from now. That's gonna be a good measuring stick game for y'all and for us. So yes, it is.
Not for us. No.
Why not?
For what?
Why not?
Because me at this point, I'm not necessarily like y'all on my threat meter. Like y'all not a team that I'm necessarily worried about. Like right now, today in December, I'm not worried about y'all because, like I said, y'all still not clicking. Y'all might mess around, not even have this team in February.
I'm not.
So
I'm not worried about Ben Simmons. If that let me tell you why or trading Westbrook wouldn't make any sense because
he did pass up a look at the end. He did pass up
the same problem that we're at right now, trying to get the team to jail and get minutes on the floor. You gonna tell me Ben Simmons gonna come and play what the last 30 to 40 games and be healthy all those games with his injury history past?
Ain't no telling.
Westbrook, at least if he's not playing good, he's there every night.
Yeah, I mean,
stability is availability. He's available.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, us, we beat Portland last night, and I feel like last night DeAndre Ayton almost had 30 and 15. So it was like, okay, cool. So last night he was looking like that max player, and like I feel like that was a good for him in negotiations in the summer because we lost against the Clippers and then we won. It was a back to back. We won against Portland, and it was just like a night and day difference with us. Like you could see, like okay, how much he affects the game and how much weight he draws, or how much defensive attention he draws when he is on the pick and roll and all that stuff. So he is a threat down there. So and yeah, so I was just like, okay, like Aiden, even though personally I don't think that he's a max at like I don't think he's a Luka, I don't think he's a Trey Young, I don't think he's some of the other people that got paid or a Shea or whatever the case may be. I do think that he's a really good piece. He's really good on defense and stuff like that. And then JaVale McGee is kind of like I kind of knew that this was coming, but like the last couple games, JaVale McGee just been on some just straight goof shit, just straight goofball, and it's just like that comes with JaVale McGee. Like he'll have a good string of games, and then he'll just have like this absolute goof ball. It's just like, what are you doing? Like he's like the stereotypical big where it's just like you get the rebound and you don't never want to kick it out. Like you always have to go up every single time. And it's like you don't care if it's 3 or 4 people down there, you have to go up. And then on top of that, like he'll try to put it on the floor. His handle is not there, so it's just. I knew that comes with McGee, but it's like I don't know. I mean, against the Clippers, like I was just really a little bit more frustrated with that one. But like I said, last night was an ugly win, but it was a win. CP3 came through in the clutch, and we got it done. And we need Devin Booker to come back badly because Landry Shamet is no bueno. He's not the guy. We had no sticks last night, and I just feel like our bench right now is like we need to somehow make a trade. I did read up on they talk about the talks with us and Sabonis is getting a little bit more spicier, like it's getting more intensified. So
who would y'all be giving up to get Sabonis?
We would probably give up a pick, sticks, and Dario Saric. So, and to me, that's a good trade off because you got Saric on an expiring contract. You got Sticks who's still really young on a rookie contract, and then you got a lottery pick that we got this year. So, if that's the direction that they want to go with it, so to me, but I'm just a little concerned in the sense of like that pushes it gets a little weird because now that pushes Jay Crowder to the bench. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like Sabonis is starting at the 4, DeAndre at the 5, Jay Crowder is on the bench, Mikal Bridges is at the 3. You got D Book
off the bench on some Iguodala type. Put him in the Hampton 5 time.
I mean, I think that it could work, but I would just have to see like how Jay Crowder's ego and stuff like that, how it adjusts in that sense. But I think that he's a pretty good team guy, whatever the case may be, and I think that he'll adjust to the role or he'll accept it. So we shall see. But like I said, it was a good win for y'all. Any other last thoughts that you want to get off a little post game or anything that you've seen? Or when is the next game? Y'all play Friday or
Friday on ESPN? Play the Timberwolves.
Okay, so I think we also too play on Friday. I don't know if we play earlier or later, before y'all or after y'all. I'm not too sure.
Then we got the Bulls. I want to say on Sunday, and then we got y'all.
If y'all do this against the Bulls, it might get postponed realistically. But go ahead.
And then we got y'all on the 21st. That'll be our second game if we don't play the Bulls. So
yeah.
So Friday and then the 21st.
I mean, like I said, I gotta give y'all credit when it's due. Y'all back against the wall right now, and y'all making diamonds. Pressure make diamonds. So you know what I'm saying. I gotta give y'all credit when it's due. But am I necessarily worried about y'all? Not really. Like you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, good win. I still think that LeBron should have took over in the fourth a little bit more, but can't win him. I mean, you can't. You know what I'm saying? He did his last 2 nights.
What he said at the end of the game when he gave it up to Wayne Ellington, they were trying to foul him because they had a foul to give, and they was going to try to put LeBron on the line.
I would have.
He's not a notoriously good free throw shooter, so he passes it to the shooter, and then the shooter gets it to Westbrook, and
Westbrook almost blew it. I was like, why Westbrook
saw it. After I kept seeing the replay, Westbrook's like, oh, I see him moving. I see him, like, give me the ball. I see him moving. Because he hit him right when he hit him right in the shooter's pocket. Right. And it was a foul.
And it was a foul. And he was from Texas, too, so I know he's probably going home hype right now. So it's looking all right. I don't know. Like I said, still no Luka, because I feel like that's kind of when Luka kind of that's where he thrive in. But the win is a win. You got to play the team in front of you, so I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I can't be the nigga to be like, oh, injuries, especially with us in last year, so I'm not going to be that guy. But it was a good dub for y'all, so I got to give it when it's due. But we will see y'all on the 21st, and I really want to see y'all against the Bulls, and I really want to see y'all on Friday because Anthony Edwards been doing his thing, Cat been doing his thing. I think D'Angelo Russell's out. I don't know if he's gonna come back that game, but we shall see.
Watch he'll come back just because of the Lakers.
All right, man. So I guess until next episode on Friday. Peace.